Given that he is in court concerning the Integrity Commission and whether or not he should cooperate with the cooperate with the Integrity Commission or face the investigation by FID. Given this and the way he has run the country, or some people might say, will you him run down the country? Did you expect any better from the Prime Minister?
No, I did not expect anything better. But during the Category 5 hurricane, I believe we would have a little compassion. I believe, but I didn't expect nothing better from him. Because the only thing I get from the house is a ground. Okay? And when it's a broader spectrum too, I blame the private sector. I blame all of the stakeholders them. Me not surprised, as me tell them, but all of the church, the NGO, this what you call them, they know what happened. The journalists, I'm not even saying all of the journalists telling me. The general managers for the radio station and the board of whatever way you call them, who oversight, whatever, they are responsible for the downfall of Jamaica, alongside the Governor General. Whatever happened to Jamaica, blood is on their shoulder. It's on their shoulder because if Andrew wasn't getting support from them, he would have to do the right thing and step away. By right, him should even be on the ballot to go to the election. So I blame him because he's a wicked, but the stakeholder them is more wickeder than him, because they support him. If they stand up for justice, brotherhood and peace, and work diligently and creatively, and think generously and honestly, Jamaica would have in a better place today. But they are compromised.
And those are all valid points that you've made. First of all, let me just say that our thoughts and prayers are with Andre and his group, and we're troubled by the fact that he's out there trying to do humanitarian deeds, something that the government should be doing. And instead of being assisted, he's been assaulted and he's been robbed. And not just him, but the people around him. And we're troubled by that. And we hope the authorities, and I know people are going to say, well, they can hope all they want because I'm not doing nothing. Hope that they will find the perpetrators and bring them to justice. But first and foremost, we want to offer our thanks and our prayers to Andre for all that he's doing. And I know he will continue to do it. He's not going to be dissuaded from doing what he's doing to help our people. He's going to continue. But we just hope and pray that he will do so with safety and peace, because we know he's doing it with love, and that the Almighty will continue to protect him and the people around him. That's the first thing. The second thing is, you said that you were hoping, you didn't expect any better from the Prime Minister, but you were hoping that he would express some compassion. And again, I put it to you, that how can you expect compassion from somebody who gave instructions that have resulted in extrajudicial killings like we haven't seen it in quite some time? How can you expect compassion from somebody who has said that we have the technology to know who you are, know where you are, and to apprehend you? He was talking about social media persons criticizing the government. How can you expect compassion from somebody who defied a court order and co-conspired with the Governor General to issue unlawful and illegal and unconstitutional states of emergency, where people were illegally, unconstitutionally, unlawfully detained, that have resulted in you, the taxpayers, paying damages to these people who were affected? And the list goes on and on and on. The point I'm making is this, that it is about time that we stand up and we speak in unison with our voice to let the Prime Minister know that what he and the government are doing is unacceptable. Because, Ms. P, when you speak with your voice, as loud as it is, as reasonable as it is, as powerful as it is only one voice. And the silence, and the silence from the other, deafening.
The problem, but the problem is, that is it, because the government is tyrannic government, and that's why I'm saying, sir, that they take all of them have a point of them cause to, because them supporting the church. All right, you're a prime minister, yes, we're the chief servant of the country. That don't say you bully people and you broke law, and broke law and pop law and a 50 to yourself. and the people them to hold you accountable. Do not, and even the member of parliament them around him, there's no one to stand up to him and say what you are doing is wrong. No man, something's wrong.
And that's why some of these things happen, because we don't speak out, you know. We don't speak out. And sad to say, but it's true, we are more eager, we're more enthusiastic about supporting entertainment than we are about holding government accountable. Have a concert and see how many people show up. Have a protest and see how many people show up. Therein lies the problem. That what they do is they can pacify us with a few entertainers, and then at the end of the night, your belly is still empty, and you still have to worry tomorrow, what am I going to put on the table? But you will find your way to an entertainment center, because we have made that a priority in Jamaica, that we are going to lime, we are going to hang out, we are going to this, we are going to that. And we don't realize that there is life after that event. And that's your reality. Life after the event. That's reality. So, like I said, I commend you, you know. I commend you, because you always say you're not an educated woman. But I noticed you never said you're educated. You're an uneducated woman. You never say you're uneducated. You just say you're not educated. And I take that to mean that you're not formally educated. But to me, formal education is just one way of being educated. It's not only way of being educated. So you're a bright woman, you're a bright woman, and you speak your mind with clarity, and you're very precise. But as I said before, you are only one voice. We need more voices to join your voice. Only then will the government start to pay attention. When they hear one Miss P, one Rattigan, one Andre, one Jeffrey Tavares, one whomever, it not frighten them.
Mighty God.
And I think it's freedom of putting on the thing and say, yeah, we can talk about Mighty God as much as we want, but at the end of the day, it's about us. We have to get involved. We have to get involved. We can't sit down and wait on Providence.
That is what I'm saying. We have to hold the bull by the hand.
All right.
Have to hold the bull by the hand. I tell you, Mr. What me contemplate for is my grandchildren and even my son. If I should leave this world now, what kind of pain them are going to feel? What them are going to become? What going to happen? Them are going to go wear shackle? The only thing left now, Jamaica now, to poor black people like we have to put on the shackles away and you know, and it's going to be the worst, because if you're shackled by a white man, that's called to them back then, it's bad. But you're shackled by your own peers.
Badara.
It's badara. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Me ask a question. What if them believe, say, them not go dead?
And them can't take.
What if they believe that they not go get old and then strength are going to steal them?
And them
how they consider themselves going down in history?
And the wealth that they amass, them can't take it with them beyond, you know, in the grave. That's it. But you know,
No.
you said badara. It's badara, right? Because you're saying that if when the white people had us in slavery, it was bad. But then when one of your own have you in a different kind of slavery, actually this is more like mental slavery, it's badara. But here's the thing, in addition to it being badara, it's bothersome, because we know them people that show us who they are, you know, and it's like we don't believe them. They show us who we are. Well, some of us we licky. So I mean, them can show us who we are and show a piece of bulagi we are when you meet with the name when you meet and with us, everything. Right? They understand that. But let me tell you something. Before God, the JLP did not win the election. They could have buy vote, tell them couldn't buy no more. Them no win. And with them one consent, they know that they do not win. Me and you all enough. A younger person who probably see two elections or so, no understand as young and thing. But we know when election and you campaign hard and when you come get this, we know the celebration when you go to. Well, this them did not win, and I'm not telling you, like I tell you, people, you see, people who talk the internet and do this and do that and do that. Mighty God, when dead come for you, you know, go sit dead and you know, run from you, and you go suffer, you know. Every cry where the people and cry,
You see all your Cliff Hughes, let me tell you. Cliff Hughes, you see you? You see you look like a frog. You see look from this, and you're going to look like a guy. And that's why you're going to get huggy and boy, because a man like you, when we go up and listen, and when you have the impact, and we hold you at the highest, and you just bring down country. You are one of them. You are one of them make this country, this dilemma. You, Cliff Hughes, you are one of them.